Hello, you all. I am back here in the Blasted Steppes for more Hollow Knight Silksong. And let me tell you, what I have an idea. I have an idea. So, I've been confused about the location of this area that I know exists, but don't know where it is. Well, now I believe I know where it is. There's a couple clues hinting to it. One of them in the game, another one out of the game. The one in the game is in the Memoriam. I'll go here really quick. I was going to go to the first shrine to buy the stuff from the shopkeep, but first I want to show this. So, right. The clovers, right? I thought originally the clovers were just an extension of the moss home. And the moss area was just made a while ago. And it's just a part of the area that's long extinct. But I think, or I know, that this is simply the area I'm looking for. This is the area, and it's just old. Because there's no areas that have lily pads. There's no areas that I know of that have these red spike plants, right? There's no areas I know of that have these things. Another clue is that in the trailer of Silksong, the one that came out when it was released, it talked about a bunch of different bosses, the biomes, the maps, you know, acrobatic battle or something along those lines. And one of the bosses, they went through a quick montage. One of them I hadn't seen before. I hadn't seen the bosses before, and it looked like they were in an area similar to that in the Memoriam. And since the Memoriam area is near, it looks mossy. So I'd have to assume the area is either here. No, the area definitely has to be here. So I'm gonna go to Moss Grotto, and I'm gonna see if I'm right. Hello, Sherma. Thank you. I will need your sophisticated weaver device resonates with music played to amplify and enhance a performance. Expands and strengthens the effects of the needle. Expands. Strengthens the effect, eh? How's that? That's kind of hype. I like that. Might not be useful in many situations, but I think I'll use it because maybe there's some weaver stuff I can do with it. My first thought when it said that it expands and strengthens the effects of the needle in is that area in Biowater that won't open. Or that I feel like there should be something in. Where is it? This area here. Though it's not near a Weaver Nest. I guess it is kind of close. But maybe my Needle-In can do something. Maybe it'll make it... Maybe the little trapper Biowater guys are hiding the opening to the door. And using it will let me access it. Dark, afraid. What you got there, matey? Show me. Yeah. You don't get to see. I have no business with any of you guys anymore. There's no reason to converse with the stupid things. I do wonder where this area may be. I suppose maybe... Let me see. I wasn't able to kill this before. Partially because I was lacking in strength. Oh, thought they were gonna crash down on me. Oh, so you actually have stages, like a proper boss. Okay. I thought it was just going to be a fake version. There we go. Cleansed. Is there something up here? Or is it just normal? What's that? See, look at that. Look at those roots. Those don't look like Mossum roots. So maybe there's likely an area in the roof that I can get into now. Where might... Because it looks like it's above me here. Oh, nope. But I'm not seeing any areas here. But I'm pretty sure of this. Where might there be an entrance? Because it doesn't seem like there would be one here. There's some mushrooms here. I think this is... I'm assuming this is where Mr. Mushroom was, then. This has to be the area. There's no way it's not. Is the green little things floating up, is that from Moss Home? Maybe there's an entrance in Weaver Nest Atla. That got opened up. I don't remember the last time I visited there, so it's an option. I'm pretty committed to this idea, because it's kind of the only one that makes sense to me. I don't know where else an entrance would be here. Yeah, I've already been in here. Okay, so I mean, the thing is, it has to be an area that I am only able to access via the grapple area, right? Via the grapple skill. What about in here? Okay. The rolling guys are gone. And maybe it isn't an entrance that I can get to by the thing I shoot up. I doubt there's an entrance anywhere here. That's new. Yeah, I'm just gonna go to the left here. And then there's also the cave of crystal in the middle of the mountain that I still need to go to. I mean, I'm pretty sure that is actually a thing. Because there's still an enemy in the... What is it called? There's still an enemy in the Mount Fay region that I need to get. Okay. Surely something has to be down here, because why else would everything down here be darkened? There's something down here for sure. I'm pretty sure of that. Actually, maybe it's based on the light level in a region. Maybe that determines how many things are darkened. or how close it is to the bottom of the worlds. Oh, that one's darkened as well. I mean, come on, surely. What was that? It sounded like there was something making a dicing sound. Oh, look at the vines. You guys are in a very difficult position. I did rest at the bench. But I mean, yeah, look at the vines here, right? If I kill those, will I get an opening to where I want to be? I think I might want to use tools then. Like proper tools. I'm curious if those things are thinking anything, though. The amalgamations. I wonder if they have any thoughts. Hmm. I suppose there could also be a chance that the area that I'm looking for is to the right of Biowater, behind those doors, and it's still like in that serene, mossy beauty because of them sealing themselves off from the pollution of the Citadel. I would say that looks like an opening to me, but it doesn't. I don't know how I would get up there. So, do these vines indicate that it's somewhere other than Mossome then? Or are those, maybe these vines are just natural to Mossome? The thing is, I don't see them anywhere else. They're kind of to the left of this area, to the right in the Weaver Nest here. So maybe that leads somewhere. Don't know how. But maybe. Never know. Never know. One thing I want to do with this Needlein upgrade is go to the Flea Caravan and play for them, since I'd likely be able to reach all of them. I mean, this area has lily pads. Does the water in the rest of... I'm not sure if the water in the rest of, Moss Home has lily pads in it. It might. If it doesn't, I believe I have a lead. If it does, I've got nothing. So there's lily pads in the water. I don't know. I don't know. So let me think. Let me think here. How might these guys be sorted? Because you've got the moss enemies for... That'd be the first place you'd be. Then bone. Far fields. Bell enemies. I don't... There doesn't seem to be much of a continuity there. Because I'd likely face... I would face bell enemies before I would face any Farfield's enemy. Or Sheldwood enemies, for that matter. So there is not a lot of continuity here. I mean, it does seem like the enemies towards the end are based more around later game progression. Not entirely true. Because, I mean, I'd face these guys at the end. These are all more one-and-done enemies. You don't see them much. These guys. There's no gap where a map would be able to be kind of to the left here. Is there something here then? I don't feel like there is. But there's no harm in checking, because everywhere else there doesn't seem to be something. Hold on. Okay. Yeah, I'm gonna do that. Alright. Let me go check with Eva really quick. Anything new for me, Eva? Okay, so I am... There's like a near 100% shot that there is another crest. Because she says if you're able to expand my nature further, those are based on crests. As explained by the shamans. So, let me go ahead and find that crest. Which will be no problem at all. Okay, so those vines may be natural to Farlow. Hold on. What was that yellow stuff? That was just moss out of frame. Okay. And the water in Moss Home has lily pads in it already? Yes. Okay. It seems like there would be something to the left here. The thing is, there's not. So... Psh. Hmm. And nothing here? Oh, yeah, no. Nothing, nothing, nothing. It just seems... They're taunting me with these vines. They are taunting me. Because it makes them seem... It makes it seem like the vines aren't natural to farmland. Or they're not natural to... the... place, anyways. I want to be... Yeah. I want to be further up. More towards the top of the worm grave. Like, closer to up here. But past. Still further. Because there's moss up here. So it's kind of, making me think there's a chance that this could be where the area is. Moss is still a prevalent actor. So could the area I'm looking for be up here? There's still a lot of left side that it could be at. I didn't see anything. I'll just float back down. I just don't feel like there'd be anything here, really. This doesn't seem likely. I suppose it could be to the right here. But there's just so much open space here. That makes sense for something to be there. I suppose there could be something to the right. But I feel like I would have seen it. Yeah, it just leads to the top of Mossome here. How do I get to them again? Going down, okay. Maybe it's just that the more time that I take to get to Grandmother Silk, the more amount of things get infected. Hey, do you know
Da, fenestra.
these quakes you feel? They are not your land's sadness, they are its collapse. One bound to happen if their source cannot be quelled. What? No, no, no. The beat. This is the beat our land wishes. Calls for it. Needs one new. Uh, um, um. Wouldn't it make sense for there to be a weaver nest on top of Barloom? That makes sense. Fuck me, man. Where might this be? The area in the memoriam. It's this. The moss lands are here. Bone lands are here. Farfields is here? So maybe if I flip it horizontally. It's meant to be like... That doesn't help me. That doesn't help me. And I don't think there's any routes I can get from the abyss because it's too deep and nowhere else leads to it and whatnot. This is quite the predicament I'm in. There's an area, but how do you find an area if you don't know where it is? How might I do that? I'm gonna go here. I don't know what's there, but maybe there's something. I'm grasping for straws here. Spike him down. I feel like there's a lot more pilgrims than there were previously here. I don't remember this area very well. It's where the bell thing was. I don't like you being right there. Like, what is that? Is that something I can do now? Because I've seen this somewhere before, I believe. I'm not sure where. This evidently isn't what opens it. But it looks like it opens. But how? Is there something I can do? Something I have? Fractured mask. I don't know. I do not know. haven't seen many of those. Them's a rarity. What was that? Like, what is this? So many things here. So many suspicious things. Like, what is the... There has to be something I can do. I'm lined up with its teeth. But what could I do? I have 2 memory lockets, which means there. Okay, I'm gonna go find the cave in the center of Mount Fae first. Because I feel like I have at least somewhat of a solid grasp on where it is. This one, I thought I had an idea. But this is telling me that I don't. This is talking about soul. Twisted inside guts. Tightest around heart, pulsing rhythm. Oh, maybe it's talking about silk. Pulsing rhythm. In the air, the water everywhere, inside the shell is twisted. I think it's talking about the Queen Silk. Hmm. Oh, Karen. Bam. I believe I also already talked about how the pilgrims doing Karens like actual people is kind of cool. Like they have their own way of indicating that they have been there too. I've really missed a lot of you guys, huh? I believe now I actually, like with the flower, gain silk from getting hit by shadow creatures. Guess this was just money. Yep, looks like it. It's a slab. Because, I mean, the heart of the mountain would just be the middle of it, wouldn't it? I'm pretty sure that's what I have been, like... That's how I've learned to understand the heart of the mountain as. The heart of anything, really. Heart of a team is the... kind of like the centerpiece. And there's a big, huge gap just here. So... Would that not make the most sense? Oh, I guess it was here. Whoops. Here. Okay, let's find that heart of the mountain. I'm pretty sure I've already checked this area, but might as well check again. Better check twice than only once. My understanding was that, I mean, I've already checked by doing this a couple times at this point. That doesn't do anything for me. There's nothing on either side. So it's not here. So, there? Yeah. Okay. Good noticing me. So this is the root of this old blue stuff. I have been curious about this. I've been trying to figure out why. Because it's what? Magnetite, right? Because I have, magnetite dice, magnetite brooch, same color as these. And they clump back together, pull things towards them. An outcrop of magnetite. And I have to go to my materium for that, which is at my bell home. Whoops. I'm building my own stairs here. Messed it up. Now, what do we have here? I'm assuming it's a big... Ooh. That's pretty beautiful. Bright vein. Is that one different? Whoops. Go back. Go back. Oh, I forgot I can... Oh, wow. How do I get up there? Nemonord. Kill 2 more. Huge flighted creature formed from cold shard. Nemonid. I'm assuming it does 2 damage because of how big that thing is. With the shards, at least. How do I get up here? Oh, there's a lot of them in the background. Look at that. Let's see. This larger form carries so much weight it can barely move from its place. Can I... No, I can't bounce on those. That doesn't work. Okay, I think that's probably how I'm supposed to do that. But I'm messing it up. Don't know how I'm messing this up. Maybe not. I keep not doing the timing right on those. I'm going up. The fuck? Okay, so I kind of had it. Sort of. Okay, I got it. Let's just continue on from here. Shit. Okay, this is... I feel like I'm probably doing this improperly. No. Whoop. No. Oh, I thought it disappeared. Go. Oh. Okay, we're good. We're good. I'm just gonna keep hitting this guy for Silk so I can heal. I'm gonna hit him again. I mean, or I could just wait for him. No, I'll hit him. The rice. Woo! That was something. What do we got up here? Ooh. Oh, mass shard. Final one. Final mask, baby. Makes 10. 10. Nah, that's all of them. All the mass shards. Wasn't as large of an area as I thought it would be. But an area nonetheless. I'll take a new area. They look so funny. Just how large they are. How absurdly large these creatures grow. I mean, that's the trend in Varlo. You've got the small creatures and then their very, very, very big counterparts. Absurdly big counterparts. Curious. I kind of want to go back to my bell home to see the materium. Is there something up here? Nope. Unfortunately not. I'll tell you, maneuvering around these things is difficult. Got the magnetite clump, magnetite outcrop. All right. I doubt they can get me here. Yeah. Here. Maybe? Yes, okay. All right. Let's register that in the MacBook. Bright vein. Now, just one area left that I don't know where to find. Where might it be? I don't know. I don't know. Oh, let me go to the memoriam again. I want to get another look at that area. Because it said something about the containment being breached. That's pretty obvious. Maybe there's something I missed in there. Maybe some information about this area itself. Because there's clovers, not moss. This was the big flea guy. Clovers, not moss. Close. Because it doesn't look like it's a standalone area here. Because you have moss. Here established by holy consent of the conductors, the memoriam of Farloom. What is remembered is never lost. And does the area have the big caterpillars? Or is this just a Farloom? This is a moss home thing where there used to be big caterpillars. Now there's not. Because look at this. Moss. And it transitions into these red petals with mossy bone. Mossy stone. Interesting. I think I'm gonna go back up to the top. Actually, I do want to find the information, because I remember there being like a box talking about the information of the habitat still contained. Because this is moss, obviously. This is bone. This isn't Farfields. They kind of stack up. And I only remembered kind of specific ones. Oh, this is not the one I want. So that guy's actually pretty easy to deal with. Bone home, Farfields. So it kind of seems like it's based on location, and if it is, this area up here, this is where it originally was. Looks like, yeah. With weird leaf critters. Like some kind of stick bug. Or not stick bug, leaf bug. Some kind of leaf bug. Is there an entrance in here? No. If it is based on where it's located, then it should be here. Here or like, yeah, it should be here then. Because it's near, it's in the region of where there would still be mossy stones. You should be getting absolutely devoured by that electricity. But it's next to the coral area. If this is relatively accurate location based habitats. I got the log for those guys. Does this talk about it? Containment fails, memory loss, excise, outer, maintain inner. Shellwood stasis. Maryland stasis. Verdanian environment exceeded. Verdanian. Verdanian. So that's what it's called. Shellwood Marrowlands. Marrowlands. Verdanian. Verdanian. Obviously referring to that. Shellwood. Bone Lands. They're in similar areas. Maybe this used to be Verdanian. And the worms took it over. And that this is a Verdanian area. Is it an option? Of course. Will I figure out if it's an option? Not until I go and check it out myself. There's no way for me to know until I figure it out. Shellwood. So there's no area in the walls that it looks like. So where might there be an area? Into there. I guess there could be one in here. But I've checked all of there. Because that was kind of a boring... it was a boring weaver nest, so I kind of checked the entire area. So I feel like I would have seen it, but I guess maybe I didn't. It's always an option. So let's... Oh, I guess I could also just check here. I suppose maybe there's just some weird crumbly entrance that I haven't found. Don't know how that'd be. But always an option. And I can't leave still. Yeah? Yeah. I will not flee. I cannot abandon the kingdom to a collapse of my making. Yep. So stoic, Hornets. But you're gonna need to help me find this area. Because it's not just me doing the searching. I am you. You have to be doing the searching as well. Okay? We need to be finding this Verdanian environment. Okay? Because this area has all the rocks. It has one part of the area that I'm looking for. Now I need the moss, which is below. Just over here. Maybe I'll just... Nope. Let's see if I can't find any... entrances here. Oh, I never got these things monster locks? Interesting. Okay, what's this say? Grom. They ceaselessly churn through rock and bone without ever seeming to rest. Do they have a destination, or are they compelled to dig forever deeper? Also, I just realized these things look like the Bell Beast. Okay. They are Bell Beast. Bell Beast is a Grom, but a good lad. That's why they're such good tunnelers, because they are Groms. Moss. But the entrance wouldn't be over here. It'd be to the right. Or left. It'd be to the left. So I'm looking the wrong way here, I believe. Look at that. There's a dead bush. Surely that has to do with what I'm looking for. Not what I'm not wanting to do. I doubt there's anything here. Guess it could have been an option, but I didn't see anything. We still have this issue of plasmium. And I don't... What was up here? This. Okay, guys. Let's... Are the goms in the rocks? Yeah. They are part of the rocks. Weird. Okay, plasmium guy. I'm kind of assuming at this point that he's dead. Or like some amalgamation of plasmium. Yeah. Hey, man. You got anything to say? Dear one. Life for you. Life for all. Okay, well, can't hear the entirety of your story. Because I'm a little broke on silk there. Come on, give me entrance. I liked it better when you weren't flowing with plasmium. Okay, so where might this entrance be? I don't feel like it's anywhere over here. I mean, my instinct is telling me it's not near the Weaver's Den. But hey, who knows? It could be. I mean, if the entrance is in the Weaver's Den, it wouldn't make sense for there to be an entrance in the Weaver's Den. What would be the point of having only one entrance then? It would have had to have been a breakthrough. Come on. You're kidding me. Look, there is light particle streaming from it. And you're telling me there's nothing there. Really? I don't believe it. There's so many areas in here that are just absurdly suspicious. Can I stop these things? These things don't care. I don't know. I do not know. There has to be a place somewhere. Where's Seth? Does Seth know? I feel like Seth is too... Can I find Seth? How do I find Seth? Do I have his current location? I feel like he's a guy who knows things. He's been around for... I mean, he's been around for a while. He was the eternal keeper of that place. Do you think... he's where I knocked him into the water? I feel like that'd be a pretty weird place for him to be at. But he kind of ends up in all of the locations. So, who knows? I've gotten very few ideas as to where this Viridium habitat might be outside of the Citadel's keeping area. Let's see. If I were a habitat that was going extinct, where would I be? Isn't that quite the question? I would be down here. But I've checked all the areas down to get down there. I can't get down there. I'm gonna go look for Seth. I should take the thing to the Grand Bellway and then take it to the Coral Chambers. Speaking of which, do I have a relic? I feel like I picked one up somewhere. No. I don't know what to do with these this memory locket or craft metal. I just feel like I'm running in circles here. I don't feel like I'm getting many leads or good ideas onto where this place might possibly be. Okay, after I look for Seth, I'm gonna go to my Viridium. Or whatever it's called. Cleansing the world of these things. No thanks. Right. I'm really postponing the inevitable. Like, really, really postponing it. I'm absolutely dragging the hell out of staying away from her. I mean, I'm not meaning to. But I am. Regardless if I'm meaning to or not. this is where the place was. And is Seth in here? Well, this isn't where the shortcut was. Nope, Seth isn't here. I will be entering, yeah. Can I re-enter the memory? Or am I done with, yeah, I believe I'm done. Here under that spray seed. Yeah, okay. No Seth to be seen. What did I say I was going to do? After trying to find Seth. Look, going to my Materium. Because I want to see what's up with the magnetite. And I want to see if maybe I had info on moss. Or maybe I should just look at the monster logs. And see if anything tells me of the Viridium habitat. I have some thingies to pick up. I could also deliver... I could do some deliverings. Big money, big money. Though I don't think I can buy anything more. Okay, let's see. Plasmified blood. Blood of a creature merged full with liquid life seed possesses powerful regenerative qualities. Magnetite. Brittle levitating rock found throughout the fringes of Farloom. I have a heart to get, a relic to get, a couple mementos, and something. Let me do some deliverings. Oh. Okay. Fleetopia. Yes. I believe that is new. We've heard the word. Many fleas together settled high in Farloom, calling out their wants of us. Clever grubbers fleas. But these too need our deliverings. See them served, Miss Goyer. Always goodly good to gain the thanks of fleas. They are far. Like, far. I'm glad I got some form of a shortcuts, but they're still far away. Quickest route, likely, would be to go right, go up, go into Sinners Road, go up, go left, go through the exhaust organ, go up. I definitely feel like going up here would be quicker than going through Bilehaven, or just Bilewater in general. Maybe not quicker, but I actually don't know about safer. I feel like it would be safer, but there's this quick area here. Then I'd have to go up here, and I don't know, actually. Yeah, let me just run it. Hey, chakra. Yep. Good start. It's a good start. So maybe I should give up on the Viridium. Because with the amount of, like, info I've gotten on where it is, it doesn't seem likely that I'll be finding it anytime soon. And I kind of want to kill Grandmother Silk soon. Soon-ish. No good. I do not think I'm making this delivery, unfortunately. Considering the absolute horror... Yep, no way I'm making this. Wasn't very careful. You know, there's always the option of just running throughout the world and seeing where some areas that I may not have, or some areas that I've been before have changed after the upheaval. Because I'm sure the lands have certainly changed. I'm gonna take the rightmost way. Because I want to go to that area with the black dot anyways. Because I want to check if maybe this increased ability on the Needle-In can get me some more info there. Yeah. Unfortunate. What was up this way? Don't remember. Was it a flea? There's a boss fight of some kind. Okay, I feel like for some reason I haven't gotten everything in Biowater. Even though this place, the map I have, is already huge. I feel like I'm missing things. Maybe an unnecessary fear. This is to the Weaver's Den, isn't it? Yeah, okay. And there's nothing new in the Weaver's Den. I've been there 2 or 3 times at this point. Been there 2 or 3 times, checking it out. Checking it twice. Nothing new. This is Grindel and his BS. God damn it. Let me check. Do we got anything new? I feel like you guys are... I feel like you guys are BSing me here on there being no stuff. There's no way there's nothing there. Did I look at my... Yeah, I looked at my material. Let me look at... Okay, so the massive moss grub is not a natural thing. This bug is soft and clumsy, but due to its fortune, its home caves seem relatively free of effective predators. Because of moss mother, adult mossmer. Hmm. I don't know. And what is this? What am I missing here? You know what? It's probably those things on the walls. I could probably kill them. I can kill everything that attacks me, whether it on a wall or a floor, like the sand, the bugs, the things in bile water that give me bile effect. Note to self to kill that. There's something here. I think it's the small... It's the small guy. I'm going to the slab. Personal spa. Okay. Interesting. Where did all of my rose... Oh, because I died. Right. I'm gonna go to the slab and kill the small pig. I think I never killed. Ooh. I need to think about where. Well, I'm gonna look at the trailer once more. Wait, wait, wait. I'm looking at it. There's clovers. There's water with lily pads. I don't. Yeah. Yeah, yeah, I couldn't say. Couldn't say. I mean, the thing is, I don't think there would be two separate areas where there were moss, where there would be water with moss. I doubt there'd be two separate areas of that. It's an option, I guess. But I wouldn't consider it likely. I guess maybe it's an area where the Citadel took the place to... They took the Viridium to make it so nobody remembered it. Maybe things in it oppose their rule. Always a possibility of that being a thing. Do I have a Silk Eater? Silk Eater. Nope. Unfortunate. I was going into these little capture rooms they have, because I believe that's where the thing I'm looking... The enemy I'm looking for is... Assuming this is a prison cell. Yeah, looks like it. Okay. Yeah, there's not really anything in here. A lot of rosary trays. Was it in here? Nope. It seems like the enemies that were in here are gone. Prison break, I guess. Uh-huh. Or maybe they're here. There we are, the tiny guy. Puny penitence. Small bug shackled and cowled for sin committed within the Citadel. I knew there was one guy missing. And I never killed him because that's when I was in here with just my feet kicking around for damage. Which, let me tell you, was not an effective weapon in the slightest. That's where the Brood Mother, I think it was called, was. Okay, nothing in here. Nothing. So really all that's left is whatever's in here, because we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. And there would be one thing I'm missing, which is the electric floor things. Um. Okay, but you know what? It would make sense if maybe the Citadel put the Verdanium, whatever it is, in an area where they don't really care about it already. Like maybe if they threw it into a duct like this, in the petrified ducts, and it grew somewhere and it sprouted its own creatures and kind of just began growing again. Maybe that's over to the right here, but I don't know how to get down there. I have to figure that out. Right now, my most... hold on. There's not a secret in here, right? Pretty sure that's like the first thing I checked when I got here into Biowater. There's a secret in the Belbeast area. I'm gonna get my silk back, and I'll figure out. Okay, you know what? The wall that I'm talking about. Can I? Yeah, the wall that I'm talking about, that I currently have the marker on. It's probably a shortcut to an area. Also, another thing, these vines on the floor here that are like all throughout Biowater look kind of like the ones that are suspiciously taunting in Mossholm. They look alike. Come on, then. Come on. You know there's something in here. So I'm assuming it's something similar to the... If this is just a shortcut room, then where might it be a shortcut from? Up here? I'm pretty sure that's the place with the things flying out of the water, which killed me. Made me lose silk. Well, one of my silk bundles. But I could probably deal with it. For the new area. For the new area. Also, I do feel like the caterpillars in this region look kind of similar to the things that are dead in the Verdanium exhibit that got exposed, and the things were like lying dead there. The caterpillar, that one dead there, looks very similar. It could be the same like species, maybe, but these ones just got more used to being in Biowater. Another thing, there's just a door here. Maybe this was an entrance from the outside. This was where Chakra was. I believe that was another reason why I thought there was something I was missing to the right there. Because there's literally just a whole closed door that I haven't found an answer about yet. I would like to. So I'm going to by finding this area. Go up. But this is the area that I already checked out. And there was nothing here. Oh. Hold your horses. Hold them. Hold them tight. Is it just one thing? Quick sling. Is it just an item? Taut drawing mechanism built for reed and bone. Intended for mounting on the limb of a bug. Doubles the number of tools thrown. Interesting. And, okay, I see that there's spike balls. Is that all? Oh, what? So that's it? You just put a room up here for laughs? So that are they just at the bottom here? I'm assuming they fell all the way down. Okay. Well, I'm hoping that's not the only secret. Fuck you. Fuck you. I'm gonna parry you fucks the next time that happens. Okay, better to be safe than sorry. It was worth a shot. Okay, if I just go fast enough, surely they can't get me. Like, if I just book it. Okay, they understand the booking. They understand it. Something here? And I've already been up here. This is where something was... Don't remember what. This was the shortcut back. You cannot just be telling me there's nothing here. You can't. You'd be lying. Why does it make the shining sound of an item? It's fucking me up. Ooh, juked. Juked. Fuck. Okay. Doubles the number of items thrown. Does it... Like, it doesn't take up... Like that? Is that what you mean? That only took one. Did that increase the number of items though? Okay, maybe I have to make it clackers. That kind of just seemed like one. Am I... Oh, I equipped the flea. Okay, it definitely takes two. Takes two reference. Okay, so... okay, so it's at separate times. And that's pretty nice, nifty. Don't know if it's worth it, but it's pretty cool. Okay, I'm committing to the idea that the area is in Biowater, because it seems likely. I'd like to believe that I'm right, because it makes sense. The similarities are there, I swear. They're not just in my mind. I'm making real connections. Ah, but I have to go back into the stupid flying grub thing area now. Because I killed myself. Whoops. Parkour master. I also feel like this is probably a likely area for a secret to be at. Because it's a very, you want to get out of here as quickly as possible kind of area. And I mean, that's true. I do want to get out of here as quickly as I can. Because it sucks. I hate these things. I hate them so. So where's the secret say? Is that it? Is the secrets there? No secrets. I mean, look at them. Look at the areas. There has to be something here. I think I already went up here. I just hate the bits where it's light shining through that makes it seem like there's something there and there's not something there. That guy's gonna spit on me. In this area, there's not gonna be anything at the end of this, because there wasn't, and there isn't going to be anything. Because this is just a long room with these stupid mushroom flower things. That look like the gnomes from Little Nightmare. Little Nightmare 2. I'm gonna die to him. Gnome. Maybe there's something in one of these. There isn't. Their shells are ours. Their souls are ours. Our hate is forever. Yep. Hating on the Citadel. Pretty valid. I'm 90% sure I've already checked this, but since I'm already in the water, guess check again wouldn't hurt. I think this was just shards. You guys need to tell me where is your Viridium hideout? Lack of music is making me suspicious here. And I doubt... Maybe there's a secret entrance to get from Fleetopia, or to get from Chakra's Master's deathbed to Fleetopia. It'd be a pretty lame shortcuts, but I'd take it. Actually, it wouldn't be lame because I hate petrified ducks. I'd take it any day of the week, and it would be cool to have such a cool shortcut. More dead caterpillars. Hello. Okay. I believe I was wrong. I feel like I'm wrong about the Viridium being here as well. Because the water doesn't look the same at all, I guess. But to be fair, I guess if every water source in the game is coming from this kind of water that's flowing, I don't know how the water's getting everywhere. But if they all have the same watery they all have the same water, then like, come on, there has to be something here. How? But how? But how? But how? I just... Do I have any ideas? Hmm. How? How might I find... Okay. 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 Anything? No, this is just where the moss grave is. Or, no. Yeah, no. That's where it is. Plasmium. Really just nothing, man. Just a whole lot of nothing at all. Big fat nothing. Can't find anything. Don't know where to look to find things. Just at a huge loss here. I thought coming into this, I had a good idea on where I'd be looking. And some good ideas on if I was right or not. But I don't. I got nothing. I don't know where to look. Where should I look? I mean, I'm not seeing anything anywhere. The thing is, I feel like it'd be pretty obvious where I would find it, because I would probably be seeing just clovers, would I not? I don't see clovers. There's clovers nowhere else except in that area. And yet, I can't seem to find any clovers. Not even a little bit. Pilgrim Guide. The large bell seems to signify them as once leader of a climbing troop, though the haunting has erased that former authority. Clovers. Have I seen clovers? No. No, I haven't. I haven't seen clovers. Vines again. These vines that don't seem native to Mossholm. They're only selectively in areas that seem to be, like, taunting. Like, they're hinting in some kind of direction. I mean, look at them. Look at those things. Clover. Hmm. 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 Maybe there's an area where I can use my deeper needle in to activate some older memory that allows me to see this Viridium version of the Moss Grotto. But where would that be? I mean, I guess there's a chance that's possible in the Memoriam. But I'm pretty all of the areas that I did it in were indoors. They were indoor somewhere. In the Queen's area. Where was that? Here. That was indoors. this area here, inside. I was inside the coral tower. I can't get into Bonegrave. I can get into the shaman's hut. But I'm pretty sure I already played the Elegy of the Deep there. It didn't do anything. I suppose I could see. Yep, definitely where Mr. Mushroom was. Nothing. Soul does seemingly come out of his shell. Does this mean anything? I don't know what that would mean. I've gotten everything in here. There's not a chance there's more stuff in here. Anguished aura. 6 pilgrims living hung long to journey. Because I'm indoors, right? Okay, well, I don't know. I really have no clue as to what I'm meant to do. I don't know where to go. I know what my final goal is, but I don't feel ready to do that step yet. So, until then, thank you for watching. Have a good one. Adios.